Alright, so it's really hard for me to count this. Like, I think I messed up. I think, like, down here, there's like a half on one side, and on the other side, there's like another half. And I mean, like, it's hard enough to say if they're count or not. So I'm going to say whatever I was off. Let's say there's 27. Maybe there's two halves, so 27 plus two halves is 29. But look, 27 plus the circle plus your field of vision is 29. So whether you count the actual blocks of wood or the full pieces of wood plus the 2 points of view, like the circle and your plane of vision, you still get 29. Okay? It's either 29 pieces or 27 with two conceptuals. Now, the inside guys, okay, there's 20 planks of wood here. They're not the same as the other ring. So if there's 20 inside, in the middle, on the back there's 27. That's 47 if you add them. And the front has 74. That's very interesting. Anyways, so your 74 plus your circle, 75, plus your frame, 76. 76, 27, plus your circle, 28, plus your frame, 29. 29 and 76 is 105. 2976. 105 plus 4 is 109. Put it all together, 110. Energy. Okay, so the Turkish thing in Ottawa on the corner of Sir A. MacDonald Parkway and Island Park Drive is a representation of creation. 1/4 of an eyeball. Okay? Oh, sorry, half of an eyeball, or 1/4 of all of your eyeballs. You have a left and a right eyeball. Okay, this is a symbol of half one eye. Look at that. Half one eye is this of all of this, because 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of them. Okay? What are we talking about? We're talking about 28 plus 1 for the 1x4, because you got to look at it from this point of view. 29. 2976. What are your order of number? I know you start off by making a 2x1 or a 1x2, and then you learn how to rotate them, and then you make a 0. Your number order is 1, 0. What's after that? 8. Because you do this. You do a circle, and you connect it to another circle. Your order of number is 1, 0, 8. After 8, yeah, you go around, you get back to here, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you have a 2 on this side and a 2 on this side. Can't make this up. 29, 2, 9. Backwards. 2, 8. Plus the 1 is 2, 9. Your order of number is 1, 0, 8, 9, 2, 7, 6. Look, if this is the x-axis, this will be the y-axis, and this will be the z-axis. Your order of number is 1, 0, 8, 9, 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 3 is the capstone where it folds. Oh, shit. Did it wrong. Right here will be this 3. Okay, you're going 1, 2, 3 from the x. 1, 2, 3 from the x. The 3 will be in the middle. 23.4 if this gets flipped up to here. Okay? Your order of number is 1, 0, 8, 9, 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay? That is your proper order of number. Okay? Don't get me started on that. Oh, I only have 15 minutes to do this. Okay? Your proper order of number is 1, 0, 8, 9, 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Kind of has to do with stuff like this. Okay? But whatever, right? So, I found the proper order of number in the cell in Ottawa. Okay? I find that to be quite significant. I found the proper order of number to be here, which I find quite significant. Now, what else did I find? Okay, great. Now, if your 29 plus your 76 is a 105, plus the 4 is encircled by a 1x2 is 110. Isn't it interesting that here, okay, your 28 and your 13 is a 41. 41 and a 9 is a 50. There's your 50. There's your 50. 50 and a 50. 100. Like, 2 plus 3 plus 5 is 10. Interesting. 110. Anyways, 110. 1 to 7 to 13 of 110. So what are we doing here? Okay, what is this? This is a 9 by 9 matrix. Okay, it is representing or showing us the giant M. M is the 13th letter of our alphabet. 13 is quite important here. Okay, how many individual ones are there in the M? Not counting with zeros or with threes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. That's the letter M for you. Okay, now what else? Platonic. Oh yeah, this is important right here. If we are thinking in third dimensional consciousness of a circled 7, 13, 110, and we need to evolve to a 5-dimensional consciousness of 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143, so we can understand Armageddon consciousness of 1 of 4 of 5 of 6 of 0. So we can understand proper number order of 1, 0, 8, 9, 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Because of a cell. Okay, look at this, is a God particle. Okay, what is that? 7, 15, and 4 is 26. 26 is important. Okay, because what's going to happen is this M right here. Okay, it's like when you collapse, when we finally go from this third dimensional consciousness to 5-dimensional consciousness, we're going to create the 8 by 8, and then we're going to finish the 9 by 9 because we're smart and stuff. And what's going to happen is we're going to fold, we're going to flip, and everything's going to get smaller, everything's going to turn and stuff, and it's going to go bigger. And this 9 by 9 matrix of 81 cells is going to become something bigger. It's going to become a 26-dimensional cell, which means it's going to be a 25 by 25, which means that the center is no longer going to be 4th dimension time. No, sir. It's going to be 13th D, whatever that is, which is a different 4. Okay? It's like the Radiohead King of Limbs album insert that I've done multiple videos on is a 26-dimensional cell. So this is all interesting. Yeah, about the platonic solids while I can. So, okay, what do we have here? I don't know. This 1 by 4 is particularly interesting because 28 plus 4 is 32. If there are 32 magnets on the X, Y, and Z ring, and 32 magnets on the 2X's ring, 32 times 5, 32 times 5 is 160 magnets. 14 magnets at the end of each of the axles, plus 160 magnets is 174 magnets needed in heaven. Now heaven is located inside of the icosahedron. Okay, here are your platonic solids. Okay, the icosahedron is located, so first of all, the Earth has 6 faces and 8 vertices and 12 one-dimensional lines. Now your 12 one-dimensional lines, look at that. 12 two-dimensional faces, 1D to 2D, because the dodecahedron is inside the cube. Now, inside of the dodecahedron is an icosahedron, which has 12 vertices for the 12 faces. So every vertex will be the center of every face. Interesting. Now, inside of the icosahedron is an octahedron, but you can't see it because it's a zero-dimensional singularity where all the light comes from. Inside the icosahedron, and it also has 12 lines. So we've gone from 1D to 2D to 0D back to 1D. Isn't that interesting? All right, so you're 14, you're going to have a 1 here and a 4 here. All these got to work together to create the fire, to create the bottom half of the pyramid, okay? So the 14 is also going to have a 15 for the sun of the bottom of the fire. That's the 15. Circling if it is a 16, the P. Circling this will be your 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and circling it all together will be 26. So if we're here, we're stuck, and we got to go to here, which is better, we must have passed this level. If you pass this level, we probably understood the hardest thing about this level, which is probably going this way. And that 1 is not a 0, that 1 is a 0. That 1 is not a 1, that 1 is a 0, because you got to look at it from a different point of view. So if this is showing us a 0, 9, that to me is indicative of the order of number that we go by these days, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Look at that, you're 8 and you're 6. Come on, guy. It's a cube. We should understand numbers and cubes by now, okay? To graduate from there to this. To just fold everything and flip everything into the Superman diamond. And suck this up into the Superman diamond, why not? Okay? We got to fold the D, okay, onto here, and we're going to rotate the now G into there. I'm sure enough this is going to go underneath or something, and everything's going to be in a diamond. You know? 32 magnets times 5 is 160. Where's your 14? I don't know. Well, that 2 plus 3 plus 5 is 10. 11, 12, 13, 14 if you count for the 2 1s and the 2 zeros. 14 times, you know, there's like your 14 and your 5. Okay, so there's your like 14 and your 5. So it's going this way, I guess. So if this one is going this way, I'm guessing this one's going to go 14, 5. And then, is that a 60? 55. That's a 0, so encircled is a 56. 57, 58, 59, 60. That's literally Armageddon backwards right here. Right here, guy. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 1 by 6 right here is Armageddon backwards. You understand? Maybe? So I fixed it and stuff. If it's actually 27 cells and 74 cells, the circle counts for the 75 depicted by the brackets and the 28. And if your field of vision per point of view is a square, there's your 29, there's your 76. If you add them up, you get 105. And then you have 2, 9, 7, 6, or these 4, so you get 109. And then you have the whole thing combined and make the 1 by 2, which is 110. And that's your proper order of number. Alright, so thank you, Turkish eyeball thing. Thank you for having discrepancies over full blocks of wood versus half blocks of wood in a 27, 28, 29 fashion, which I found to be all rather interesting. Now, the God particle, your 7, 4, or your 1 of 7 of 13. Because the D is backwards, it's not going to be a 4. It's going to want to be, I don't know, a 13. So from another point of view, it's your 1 of 7 of 13 of 1, 1, 0. It looks like a J. Huh. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang. At the end of the day, if this is depicting a 14, it's really depicting a circled 13. Okay? It's depicting a circled M. Circled 13. Which is again back to your Austin Lee Meredith, Shelane Amber Graves, or Shelane Amber Meredith, if they were married. But backwards, GAS, plus 1 to the 19th letter is the 20th letter, the T. GATC. GATC is your DNA, is a fly speck with 4 wings. There's 1 C for the masculine, and a GTA, which are feminine. You have a 1 and 3, acting as 1. 13. 14 for the singularity. 15. 16, 17, 18. 19. The S. I hope this was helpful. I hope the last 10 videos were helpful for you to see my point of view about cellular energy. Cheers.